Luke Quetchley reflects on his emotional concussion moment and retirement. Description: Carolina Panthers legend Luke Quetchley opened up on the latest episode of the Dale Jr. Download podcast, discussing the tough realities of concussions in football and his decision to retire at just 28. Quetchley shared his deep love for the game, saying, "I love everything about football." He cherished the camaraderie with teammates, the thrill of game days, and the entire experience. However, after a series of hits and nagging issues, he reached a breaking point. "I just can't do it anymore. I can't play how I want to," he recalled. In a poignant moment, Quetchley reflected on his emotional reaction to a concussion in 2016. A moment that resonated with fans nationwide. His illustrious career, which included a Defensive Player of the Year award, 5 first-team All-Pro selections, and 7 Pro Bowl nods, came to a premature end due to the lasting effects of head injuries. Join us as we delve into Quetchley's journey, his thoughts on player safety, and what it means to step away from a game he loved so much. Keywords: Luke Quetchley, Carolina Panthers, NFL retirement, concussion awareness, Dale Jr., download, emotional moments, Mason Rudolph to start for Titans against Bills, Will Levis injured. Description: Big news for Tennessee Titans fans. Mason Rudolph is set to start against the Buffalo Bills this Sunday as Will Levis continues to recover from a shoulder injury. Levis, who has been struggling with a grade 2 AC sprain, will be inactive for this matchup. After initially getting hurt in Week 4, Levis played through the pain but has been limited in practice this week. Rudolph stepped in during Levis's last game, completing 9 of 17 passes for 85 yards in a strong performance against the Dolphins. Levis has had a challenging season so far, throwing for 699 yards with 5 touchdowns and leading the league in turnovers. The Titans are also missing running back Tyjae Spears, hamstring, and wide receiver Treylon Burks, knee, making this a tough road ahead. Meanwhile, the Bills are looking to capitalize on this opportunity, coming off a close win against the Jets that has them sitting at 4-2 and atop the AFC East. Will Rudolph be able to lead the Titans to victory? Join us as we break down what this means for both teams heading into this critical matchup. Keywords: Mason Rudolph, Tennessee Titans, Will Levis, NFL Week 7, Injury Update, Buffalo Bills, NFL Injury Tracker Week 7, Key Players Out and Return Updates. Description: Get ready for Week 7 of the NFL. Here's the latest on player injuries that could impact your fantasy team and your favorite squads. Notable updates: Jonathan Taylor, Colts, RB, remains out this week with a high ankle sprain, continuing his recovery since Week 4. Taylor is focused on rehab but acknowledges that these injuries can take time. Marvin Harrison Jr., Cardinals, WR, has cleared concussion protocol and is set to play against the Los Angeles Chargers. This is a huge boost for the Cardinals. Malik Neighbors, Giants, WR, is back after recovering from a concussion and participated fully in practice, looking ready for Sunday's showdown with the Eagles. Cooper Kupp, Rams, WR, is back at practice and is listed as questionable. A final decision on his status will come Sunday morning. Additional injury notes: The Patriots are dealing with multiple questionable players, including Ramondre Stevenson, foot, and Jonathan Jones, shoulder. The Jaguars' Travis Etienne, hamstring, and Tyson Campbell, hamstring, are also questionable. The Seahawks are hit hard with injuries, featuring several players out, including Trey Brown, ankle, and Stone Forsythe, hand. Key injuries for the Dolphins include Javon Holland, hand, doubtful, and Skylar Thompson, ribs, questionable. Full injury report. Stay tuned as we keep you updated on all teams leading up to game day. Keywords: NFL injuries, Week 7 injury report, Jonathan Taylor, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cooper Kupp. Fantasy football news: Russell Wilson set to start for Steelers against Jets in Week 7. Description: Exciting news for Steelers fans. Veteran quarterback Russell Wilson is expected to make his season debut against the New York Jets in Week 7. After recovering from a calf injury, Wilson is ready to lead the offense, with plans for him to take the majority of snaps, while Justin Fields has led Pittsburgh to a solid 4-2 record. completing 66.3% of his passes for over 1.100 yards and 5 touchdowns. The Steelers are looking for a boost in their passing game. Currently ranked 28th in the league, coach Mike Tomlin is weighing his options but is optimistic about Wilson's potential impact. On the flip side, the Jets will be welcoming a new face in wide receiver Davante Adams, adding to the excitement of this matchup. But it won't be easy for Wilson. The Jets' defense is one of the toughest in the league, ranking second in total yards and passing yards allowed. Can Wilson turn the tide against a formidable Jets defense? Join us as we break down what this means for both teams and preview the high-stakes showdown ahead. Keywords: Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh Steelers, New York Jets, NFL Week 7, quarterback debut, Davante Adams, Justin Fields, football analysis. Tua Tagovailoa's comeback. Will he start against the Cardinals? Description: Miami Dolphins fans. Exciting news on the horizon. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is set to return to practice this Wednesday, with eyes on starting in Week 8 against the Arizona Cardinals, after suffering his third concussion in just 2 years during Week 2. Tua has been sidelined, raising concerns about his future in the game, but following consultations with independent neurologists, he's ready to get back on the field and has no plans to retire. Head coach Mike McDaniel has confirmed that Tua's practice window opens this week. And if all goes well, we could see him back in action by October 27. The Dolphins have struggled without him, going 0-3 since his injury and averaging only 10 points per game. Can Tua turn things around for the team? Join us as we dive into what his return means for the Dolphins, his recovery journey, and how it could impact their upcoming game against the Indianapolis Colts. Keywords: Tua Tagovailoa, Miami Dolphins, NFL news, concussion recovery, Week 8, Arizona Cardinals, quarterback return,